Hello my dear friends, and today we continue to walk with the rule of 7th house of horoscope. You do remember what 7th house is about. It's our partnership, it's our ability to make partnership, to start relationship. It's our ability to make this workable, so to say, profitable, to become famous, to become celebrities, to communicate with public, yeah? So partnerships, it's beginning with marriage and continue with business partnership, and then even fans, or working with the clients, or working with potential customers or whatsoever, even enemies, our opponents or competitors. It's all 7th house of horoscope. So any kind of partnerships is all 7th house of horoscope. So ruler of 7th will show what kind of partnerships will be in your life, and what to expect, actually, what you are able to and what to expect from others, so to say. What are your chances? Well, we have been examining already all positions of rule of the 7th house of horoscope. Is only 12 possible positions because there are 12 houses in our horoscope in every natal chart. So today it's only 2 left, 11th house and 12th house. So today we will talk about ruler of 7th house of horoscope in 11th house or in 12th house in your natal chart. Well, ruler of 7th in 11th house. So, ruler of partnership will come to the house of freedom, of innovations. It's Aquarius energies, yeah? It's absolutely revolutionary energies. These are the energies where everything traditional is not suitable. People don't see civil marriage, like official registration of marriage, necessary at all. So they're choosing civil marriage or just partnership without any like contracts or signing or registration or any ceremony or whatever. The most important thing in partnership is friendship, mutual understanding. So the most important thing is like having plans, goals together, or like working on some scientific project together, or working on internet project together. So it's just like companionship, basically. So marriage will be like companionship. So friendship, complete trust, and support each other, the most important thing. And then only you value him or her as a sexual partner or love or whatever. So love is not important for you at all. Registration of marriage is not important at all. Just collaboration, just mutual understanding, just friendship, just support each other and discussing our plans for future and goals. This is all about how it will be if you are talking of marriage, yeah? Rule of the 7th house of horoscope in 11th house of horoscope. What else? You might marry a partner who has been already in a relationship and who has children from first relationship, because 11th house of horoscope is also children of my partner, not your own children, but somebody else's children. So you might be a stepmom or stepdad in this case, yeah? Also, because Aquarius energy, 11th house of horoscope energy are so like revolutionary, yeah, energy. So you want to change something all the time. So as soon as your relationship kind of like solid already, yeah, you want to reform this, to review, to renew, to make some changes in your relationship. Please, guys, just be careful. Try to do something together exciting, like learning astrology, for example, numerology, or travel, or do some weird hobbies, I don't know, like some internet projects together, or go like to jump with the parachute, for example. Do something together exciting and which is giving you kind of like a shake in your relationship. Otherwise you will have this hunger to change something all the time, because 11th house of horoscope means no stagnant water. Something supposed to be changing all the time in a relationship. It's good, yeah, but still, we need some stability in the relationship, right? Also, if we talk about your public activity, look, because 7th house of horoscope, it's not about only marriages, yeah? It's about communicating with others, how you are collaborating with other people, your fame basically, how popular you will be with people, how known you will be and respected by other people. So what feedback you are having from public, so to say, from your fans, from other people, from customers, from clients, from friends, from colleagues, just other people, yeah? So if ruler of the 7th in 11th house of horoscope and with good aspects from other planets, you have very strong position for public activity, for social activities. You might go into public and get this status of celebrity. You might get famous, really, because 11th house of horoscope represents that you are going on huge masses of people, like through internet project, like a blogger or something like this. You will have this fame of really big blogger, so to say, and you have all the doors are open for any public, any social activity. But if rule of 7th house of horoscope in 11th with hard aspects from other planet, what can it be? Your friends might betray you. They might turn into enemies very easily. So be very vigilant who you are allowing in your circle, so to say, yeah? So they're not stabbing your back, yeah? Also, if ruler of 7th in 11 with hard aspects from other planets, it might be like you want this social activity, you want to get famous and popular, etc., but all your efforts doesn't give you any results, so they are all like without any results, so vain, so to say. Also, you might get the partner who is not trustworthy, so to say. He can't be trusted. You can't rely on him because he's changing his views, his priorities all the time. So you can never be sure where he is. I mean, in your relationship towards you, etc. So this what might happen if ruler of 7 in 11th house of horoscope with hard aspects from other planets. Also, you yourself might be this kind of like jellyfish, yeah? Always, there is no any core inside of you. You don't know where you stand in your relationship. So other people can't trust you. Other people can't rely on you because you just run from marriage. You don't want any, responsibilities on your shoulders, so to say. You don't want any links, any chains, so to say, because you want freedom. You don't want any relationship because any relationship is taken for you like a chaining to someone, like no freedom anymore, only obligations and only responsibilities, etc. So you might be the person like this who wants complete freedom, but in reality who is loner basically because he can't or she can't get herself into relationship because she's afraid or he's afraid of marriage, because marriage or any partnership is taken like chaining experience, so to say. No freedom, only obligations. Okay, what can it be here? If even you are getting married, you will break your marriage as soon as any actually relationship gets some stability, because you just can't stand this stability. You want changes all the time, and this might be the worst case here, yeah? Because you can be just jumping from one relationship and not able to make any relationship in your life. So this is the worst case. But again, I repeat, if it is the case like this in your destiny, you can work on hard aspect. Everything depends on the characteristic of the planets on both sides of hard aspect. Can it be square or opposition between two planets? What kind of planets on the both sides of the aspect? It can be changed, yes. It will take a long time of work, okay, but it can be changed. Tension can be released. Everything in your hands, and astrology will just help you what to do, how to do this, okay? If you need personal consultation, you know where I am. All my details underneath this box, in info box. And the last position, rule of 7, goes in 12th house of horoscope. 12th house is Pisces energies. Everything secretive, everything on this distant, or illusions, or dependencies, or very, very emotional, strong links, etc., etc. So, there are several cases here. Either you have secret relationship, for example, you are in love triangles with a man or woman who is not free, who is not single, he or she might be married or whatever, and you are in love affairs. Or this person can be kind of like a distant person, like a star, like TV star, TV presenter, whatever, or it's internet romance or whatever. Anyway, it's not a real person you're in love with or you're in partnership. It's some kind of like a distant someone, or unavailable for real life love or partnership or whatever. So it's all illusions, dreams, just pink fog and snots and nothing in reality. So in reality you are a lonely person. All your romance are in dreams, in your illusions or whatsoever. Also, it can be the person who, partnership, you might be in partnership with a person who has some secrets, and only after marriage you find out that there are secrets in his life or whatsoever. Or he might be working in some secretive organization or some isolated organization. Maybe he is a spy, or maybe he is working in some kind of like a private clinic, rehab, mental clinic, asylum or whatever, or prison even or whatever. This is all Pisces energies as well. Or he might be like working in esoteric occult sciences, some energy practicing yoga, meditations, etc., etc. It's also Pisces energies, right? Or he can be in marine services, whatever, so he's in water all the time. On his ship or submarine or whatever, you can't see him all the time. So this is kind of like a decent partnership as well, yeah? Kind of, yeah? Or it can be absolutely opposite case. For example, not distance, yeah, but vice versa. It's because Pisces energies, 12 house of horoscope energies, it's also like being dependent on each other, helping each other, saving each other in this partnership. So it might be not just like a registration of marriage. You might get into church and some special rituals linking you forever, whatsoever. And it might be really, really strong relationship, strong marriage. Nobody can ever separate you in this case, because there is a hint of self-sacrificing, helping each other, saving each other from something. Yeah, so that's kind of marriage it can be. And in this case, my congratulations, guys, because it's real love and partnership, really solid and forever. Also, you might marry a guy who can be a foreign exchange broker or something like this. So, because Pisces are connected to the foreign currency exchanges and commodity exchanges as well, on professional level as well, yeah? So, he might be dealing with this huge amount of currencies. Not real money, but internet currency or whatever, yeah, like a virtual money, so to say. He can be a dealer in this field as well. Well, what else? If if we take not personal relationship, but your relationship with public, so you and your colleagues, you and your fans, you and your customers and competitors and enemies, all the other people. So what can it be here? Please be careful, because either you are working with the colleagues, but somehow you are not communicating closely. All your relationship, communication, or whatever, kind of in secretive way, or they are distant in foreign countries, for example, and you are just like working in different branches in different countries, and all your relationship actually and all your cooperation is a little bit vague, secretive, or there is no any like direct ways to do this or whatever. It's always kind of like a smeared, what is doing by whom, what are my responsibility, what is his responsibilities, who is doing what in this cooperation, in this strange partnership or whatever. Because yes, Pisces love to make it all secretive in vague form, you know, like we just understand each other telepathically, yeah, by intuition, etc. No, guys, please be aware that in this case you might get enemies, and enemies might be hidden enemies, and you might get virtually stabbed in your back by your enemies who you were thinking they are actually, you know, like your business companions or whatever. Just be vigilant. Your business companions might be hiding something from you, and please be vigilant. All the contracts, all your agreements, all who is doing what, responsibilities and obligations, etc., just put in strict contract, because this is important. Otherwise you will get some harm from your enemies, and the enemies are hidden, so you don't see them as enemies. You might see them as business partners, but they might mean bad for you, okay? They don't mean well, they don't wish well for you, and they might harm you this or that way. Just be vigilant, okay? Because this position might give you this, okay? Also, if in minus, if ruler of 7 in 12th house of horoscope in hard aspects from other planets, unfortunately you might lose your beloved one. You might be a widow, okay, or have to go through really hard time. So your destiny is like this. Your soul has chosen to go through real hardship, to go through really hard battles, in order to, you know, forge this core, to be stronger, to go on the next spiritual level or whatever. But it won't be easy, okay? You will get betrayed, you will get abandoned, you will get through hardships, okay? But again, I repeat, any tension can be cured, can be released, can be felicitated, or so to say, yeah, because we can work on the planets of this aspect, on both sides of this aspect, and the work we're supposed to do will depend on characteristic of these planets, and astrology will help you in this, will give you advice what to do in this case, okay? What else? I think I have given all 12 positions for the rule of 7th house of horoscope to you, and this is really important information, because other people, they do make a huge role in our lives, basically, yeah. Sometimes people can't even imagine themselves as a, you know, independent someone. They need public, they need other people, they need spouses, partners, friends, colleagues, or whatever. They just can't feel they live their lives without them, etc. But you know, because we already examined all the position of a rule of 7th house of horoscope, how to cure if something really bad happens, of the ruler seventh of 7th in 12th house of horoscope, it will be perfect if you marry a guy who is foreigner or with double citizenship or from different religion or from different culture or whatsoever. So in this case, this kind of distance will be walked through in official and clear way, without any illusions, secrets of decent relationships, etc., etc. In this case, it will be all at least walked through properly, okay, and in a legal way. So just try not to allow any secrecy, misunderstanding and hidden acts behind your back, because this is the case of ruler of 7th house of horoscope in 12th house of horoscope. Okay, this is all for today. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for being interested in astrology. If you need personal consultation, Astrology Marina Vagram is always at your service. All my details underneath this video. We can discuss your natal chart, with what energies you are born, what doors are open for you in this world, what is your mission, how to find this harmony and peace inside of you, because it's all there in your natal chart, yeah? And what hardships you're supposed to go through in order to learn the lesson, it's all there too. And it can be synastry, how compatible you are with the partner. With any partnership, you can go through friendship or business collaboration or marriage or any partnerships at all. We are just looking how your natal planets are corresponding to each other. Or it can be like the best way to develop your child, or the best way to earn money, the easiest way, the most profitable way, etc., etc. Or it can be prognostics, what will happen next month, in 2 months, in 6 months, in 1 year, etc., etc. We can go through all the transits of planets and aspects towards your natal chart. So we are looking at everyday changing situation on our sky, and how transit planets are making what kind of relationship they are doing with your natal planets. This called prognostics, okay? Transition charts, so to say. Well, my dears, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and good luck and everything. Bye bye for now.